Hi guys, so welcome once again to this corner. Thank you for the massive subscriptions and the likes I've got in the previous videos. And so today we are going to have a look at this somehow big, not so bulky, but just sizable machine. So this is the HP Zbook15 G3 laptop. And just a disclaimer, if you are a person planning to do video editing, engineering stuffs like AutoCAD, then I think this laptop is just so suited for you. So I'll just give you the reasons why I feel you're suited for this laptop in the next few minutes. So just bear with me, and as we continue, if you're new to this account, just ensure that you click on the subscribe button. I really appreciate, and don't forget the like button too. So first and foremost, let's have a look at the exterior outlook of this laptop. So as you can see, this is how it looks on the outside. We have this magnesium and aluminium alloy on the cover to make the machine so strong. Yeah, you can even see it's very strong. You can't even bend it. Yeah, so that's how the top cover looks like. On this other side, you only have that. Let me just bring it to you. You see, it's a mobile workstation. Yeah, so on my hands, or the laptop that I'm holding right now weighs approximately 2.59 kilograms. That's a bit heavy, but just bear with me because I'm going to give you some reasons why I feel, despite the heaviness of this laptop, it's still worth it. Yeah, so imagine having a desktop, your desktop at home, and you know, one thing in the desktop, they have high speeds, they're upgradable. You have so many slots for the RAM, you have so many slots for the hard disk, you can adjust the graphic card and much more. So imagine all those things packed inside a laptop. Yeah, something that you can carry around, do your work. So this is it, and that's what this laptop entails. So on the lower side, you can see this is how it is. Let's have a look at the ports before we get into the inside of it. So on the right hand side, you have the audio jack here. You have 3 USB 3.0 ports, HDMI port, and then you have 2 Thunderbolt USB 3.0 ports. You can see USB-C ports, sorry, the Thunderbolt ports. You can see there's that lightning, yeah, icon just beside the USB-C ports. Then you have this charging port here. It's a blue pin kind of charging port for most HP laptops. Then on this other side, we have this is the lock. You can see clearly. We have the RJ45 port here. Then one thing with this laptop is that despite it being a later generation or something modern, they still have the VGA port, which is so crucial because at times you have maybe a monitor that doesn't have HDMI port, or you have a display that doesn't support HDMI port, so it still comes in handy. That's why it's placed on this one. Then you have another USB 3.0 ports here. You have the SD card. So this is the normal SD card, just from the camera. You can insert it here. On this other side, you have nothing. On the lower side, as you can see, you're starting to see something that you notice on these heavy duty laptops. Yeah, just as the gaming ones. So this is just another heavy duty machine, and you can see on the bottom side you have that big, all that, yeah, wide ventilation at the bottom. So you have that mesh there, and as you can see, it seems like there's a fan here, and if you look at this side, there's another fan here. So it means this machine has proper ventilation, and in fact there's this ridge here, so that when you place it on the table, it gets to have enough air circulation to flow inside the laptop. And remember, the air comes out of the laptop through this, with a ventilation here that you can't see it clearly because of the camera. So too much for the outside. Let's have a look at what's on the keyboard side on the screen. So this is how the screen is. Unfortunately, The bezels on these ones are not as improved as the more latest ones that has very thin bezels. But despite that, the screen is 50.6 inches. More details I'll tell you when I power it on. And as you can see, this is how the keyboard is. I think the keyboard is great, but not so much. They have not put a lot of emphasis on the keyboard, so it's just a normal keyboard, just as in the HP EliteBook 840 G1, G2, G3. Yeah, so this keyboard I don't have so much to say about it because it's just normal. But I think the feel is pretty good. Yeah, so some to type on, but not so much to say about it. This is the ZBook logo. You can see the trackpad. Then on the trackpad we have, the trackpad is wide enough, you can see, but unfortunately we have these I don't know, maybe these middle buttons, which I'm not a fan of, but I think otherwise it's great because this is a workstation, so this one doesn't matter, and maybe they come in handy for those who understand the purpose of such a machine. Yeah, so you can see this is a Core i7 laptop. You have a fingerprint scanner here for security or for quick login to the laptop, and the keyboard is a one with a numeric part. You can see it's a 15.6 inch. Then we have these speaker ports here. So the speaker is upward firing, which means that of good quality, and you get very nice quality while using it. And so I'll just have to turn it on. Let's have a look at how fast it turns on. So on this one we're going to use the analog watch to see how fast the laptop turns on. Yeah, so just going to check on the seconds. I'm there, so 1 2 3 we go. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22. So it took 22 seconds to turn on the laptop. I don't know how some of them are, but the one that I have here, it took only 22 seconds to turn on, which is not as bad, but I think that's there's a bit of delay, but it's not as bad. That's still so fast. Yeah, with 22 seconds you can do so many things, and even on this video 22 seconds made you to change your mind whether to continue this video or not to continue. So it's a pretty good amount of time. Yeah, so you can have a look at the screen first before we get into the interior parts. So this is how the screen is. You can see the screen is a 15.6 inch screen, 1080 Full HD screen. If you want to check the specs of the screen, so this is how you do it. Just on the screen, you right click on the screen, then you'll go to the display settings. I hope they're visible to you. So right there you can see here, let me just bring it closer. Yeah, you can see there we have the recommended display resolution is 1920 by 1080. So it means it's a Full HD screen with a refresh rate of 60 Hz, and you can change the refresh rates on this one either to 60 Hz or 30 Hz depending on which one or how comfortable you are with. Its color rationing, you can see how the image looks. Yeah, so detailed, very detailed images. Can just show you some of the images that are on this machine so that maybe we have a look. Unfortunately they're not there, sorry. So let's get to have a look at the properties. So once again, I usually tell my viewers if you're purchasing a new machine or you just want to get to know all the properties of the laptop, don't stress yourself going through so many stuffs. Just click on control here, control shift and escape, yeah, to get to the task manager. So you see right here we have the task manager. It's already opened. So at the task manager, come here to where it's more details. Yeah, there are more details, and then come to the performance. So see we have the performance tab here. So for the CPU of this laptop, you can see it's Intel i7 6820HQ, which means a heavy duty processor, yeah, CPU. And the base speed is 2.7 gigahertz. So you can see the base speed is 2.71 gigahertz, and it comes with 4 cores, yeah, and you have 8 logical processors. That means this laptop can perform rendering at very high speeds, because you have so many, it has enough cores, 4 cores, and so many logical processors to perform rendering at a very fast or much shorter time, yeah. Then the memory on this one, we have the RAM is installed on this one is 16 GB of RAM, but as you can see here, slots used. So here you can get to know the physical dimensions of this laptop on the motherboard. So you see the slots used is 2 slots out of 4. It means this laptop comes with 4 slots for RAM. And I'm going to show you that in the next few minutes, because we're going to open the lower part so that we see what's at the bottom of it and how upgradable it is. So you can see there, the disk, it comes with an SSD. See here, it's a Samsung M2 SSD with a 512 GB SSD. So capacity is 477, but you know well that is 512 GB SSD. On the Wi-Fi part, see it comes with a Intel dual band wireless AC820. That's a 5.1 Bluetooth adapter. Then you have the GPU here now, which is so crucial for this laptop. The GPU, this is what makes this laptop what it is, yeah. So you can see the GPU here. This is Nvidia Quadro M2000M, yeah. And sorry, let me just show you a few things. Sorry, the camera is not clear. So you can see it's a dedicated GPU memory. It's of 4 GB, and then the shared GPU it's 8 GB. So this is the most important part, the dedicated GPU memory, 4.0 gigabytes. This is also crucial, and this is what makes this laptop so good for video editing, AutoCAD stuffs, and those who want to do gaming, you can also use this laptop, but it's not meant for gaming. It's just meant for professional works like AutoCAD video editing, Photoshop editing, and so many other stuffs. So too much on the inside. Let me not give it so many let me not say so many positive stuffs about this laptop. Let's get to open it so that we see at the bottom how upgradable it is and what's underneath this machine. So I'll just have to power it off. Once again, I will use this shortcut here to power it off. The Windows X and U twice to shut it down. You see it's shutting down, yeah. You can repeat that so that you'll be using that procedure to turn on the laptop. Remember, don't always turn off your laptop using this power off button, because if you long press on it, then you shut down the laptop instantly, which ends up destroying the operating system. So let's get to open it so fast because we don't have time. One thing I hate about this laptop is that it has so many screws at the bottom part. And remember, it's a workstation, so we need to get easy access to the RAM, the hard disk, and the stuffs. So I'll just have to open the screws, then you get to count how many are they. So that's 1. I'll open the second one. That's 2. The third one. That's 3. The fourth one. That's 4. I'm done. The fifth one. In the meantime, kindly ensure that you subscribe to this account if you like the content here, and don't forget to like this video because I really support the support you've been giving me. I'll have to open this. This is a warranty seal. I really appreciate the support you've been giving me, and please continue doing so because that's what motivates me to bring to you other great videos like this one. So don't forget to like and subscribe on this video. I'm just about to finish opening the second last screw. There you go. Now I'm on the last one. I lost the count of them, so we'll have to count again before we are done. If I open it, so how many screws did I open? There is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 screws. There are so many screws, because for such a machine you don't need to have so many screws. But one thing I like about the bottom cover is that you don't need to have clips to unlock. Yeah, once you've opened the screws, you just have to pull it up. See, so that's an added plus. Seems like this one is not coming out. Let me just see what's, maybe I didn't open all of them. So there you go. And we managed to get to the inside of this machine. So let's have a look at what's underneath this machine. So as you can see, it's a bit dusty on this one. This other fan, it's funny that this fan is so dusty and this one is a bit clean. So I don't understand what was happening on this one. Maybe this other fan was overworking compared to this one. Yeah. And if you want to clean your fan, this is what you do. You use brushes like the one that I'm using. This brush is multifunctional. So let me just bring you to closer view of it. So you see we have these two big fans here. This is the processor, and then we have the graphic card here. So if you want to maybe adjust the thermal paste, you'll just have to open this machine here. And then this is the graphic card. And then another interesting thing is that, as you can see, the graphic card, it's right here. It's just been clipped onto the board, and it means you can upgrade the graphic card on this one. Yeah, that's what I see according to my understanding. Hello. Another interesting aspect of this that makes it looks like a desktop is, you can see we have this SSD here, slot here, M2 SSD slot. We have another slot here for SSD. And then we have another third slot here. See here, another third slot here. So it means this laptop can accommodate 3 M2 SSDs. Yeah. The RAMs, we have 2 RAMs right here. But another funny thing or interesting thing is that if you remove this RAM here, see, we have another slot. So it means there's another slot here. So there's 2 slots here, then there's one here, another one beneath the RAM. So this laptop has a total of 4 RAM slots, and you can even see the count here. So it means here there's 1, here this is 2, we have 3 down there, then we have 4 slots. Tell me if there's any laptop that you know that has 4 RAM slots. Tell me in the comment section, and if not, then why not this? Is a great buy. Then this RAM, you can see it's a, I don't know if the properties are here. You can see this RAM is a PC4 2400T, so it's a DDR4 RAM with the speed of 2400 on a single RAM. Yeah, so let me just place it back. I hope I won't have interfered with it. So some lessons here: if you remove the RAM from your laptop, if you want to place them back, this is what you do. Just put it back nicely fast while it's up, and then press it, push it or pull it, push it downwards. This, see, so that is how we do it. Then we have this battery here. This is the battery. Remember, the battery for this machine lasts about 5 hours. If it's a new one, refurbished one, they last roughly 3 to 4 hours because they're refurbished one. And this is a heavy duty laptop. And one thing about heavy duty laptops is that you don't expect the battery life to last longer, because they'll be drawing a lot of energy or a lot of power from the laptop. Then another interesting aspect is that we have this slot down here. This slot down here is funny that or is interesting, because if you remove this metal that we have here for the SD card, you can add another hard disk here. Yeah, another hard disk, the normal hard disk, the 2.5 SATA type of hard disk. And just to show you that a hard disk like this will properly fit in here. See? So tell me if this laptop isn't extraordinary. Yeah. And those people who are doing video editing, engineering stuff, AutoCAD and any other stuff, tell me if this laptop isn't worth buying, because to this point of the video, I feel this is one of the laptops or great purchases that you need to do this year. Not that I'm praising the laptop a lot, but it's a great one. Otherwise, thank you so much for staying up to this point of the video. I know this video has been longer compared to the previous ones, but I really appreciate the support. See you next time. Stick around for other great contents like this one, just on this account.